I guess, yeah. I mean,
said.
yeah. When I saw the movie, I could see the way he was playing his character, why I'd bring in the right baggage and all of that, But anytime you got a chance to play a person who's created their own existence and their own world, that's like a fun thing to do.
I know. Well, you know what he said? He said actually when he threw your name around that he said, but who can we get that's like that? He didn't think you'd say yes. That's why.
It's like funny because when he says that, I feel like saying, "Why didn't you think so?" I mean, because I think it's a fantastic role.
Yeah,
It's a nice kind of pedestal to put me on, but I was like, hey, yeah, I think this would be great.
It's like you're playing kind of like a god, like God.
He's not kind of like a god.
He
He's
is
pretty much a god. Yeah.
And it's kind of the imagination of writing that character is pretty fascinating because you kind of do escape into this whole world.
Yeah, I think that's what's important here is that the world that James Gunn is creating and translating to film gives you the opportunity to let all that happen and then kind of focus on what I think you need to focus on as an actor in that role, and that is the relatability that an audience can have with a son who's never met his father and a father who's never seen his son. And they both want to get together. Now, you have a tendency in real life to create an imaginary person, so that when you finally get the opportunity, you're overwhelmed at the fact that that's happening with this person. But then you quickly find out they're not the imaginary person you've created. They're a real person.
When they do that, it's kind of, I guess it's a flashback. I don't know what you call it, from the 1980 when you play yourself.
Right.
Usually, it's just today you can do that. They usually hired another actor that was that many years. I think it was a 34-year difference or something.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, I'm
movie.
lucky that way. Dennis Lydiard has been my makeup man for 28 years. We figured we were just going to put. He said, we're going to put dots on his face and they're going to do a whole digital thing. And then he said, well, let me try something here first before you do that. And when he did his magic and then I put a wig on, it was like they kind of looked at that and went, okay, it's not bad. And then they did a little cleanup.
That's it.
I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot if you know what you're doing, and then you got to behave it. You got to lighten your voice a little bit and kind of move a little quicker and a little more like you used to, and you can, and then you go back.
Because I thought I was watching you in the 80s. It just
I know.
felt that way. Did it?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, no, I kind of saw it and I kind of went, yeah. I mean that it's like it's not as it wasn't really shocking. It was kind of like. Yeah, first of all, it's got an element of fun to it. I never wore my hair that way. But I wouldn't,
hair,
Yeah, exactly. It was, Welcome Back, Carter. It was exactly what it was. That was like that hair. It was also there was a guy who was in the magazines back then. I was always hiding from those magazines, Teen Beat and that stuff. I think his name was Leif
Garrett.
Leif Garrett.
Yeah.
To me, he had that. It was like quintessential. And that's what I wanted to do. Matter of fact, we had a guy there that they were going to do a kind of a digital mix with. So I don't think they used a whole lot. But he had the wig. I had a wig, and then I said, "Wait a minute, is that your hair?" And he said, "No, it's a wig." And I said, "I want that. That's the way I want to look. I want to look more like him." Yeah. And James Gunn said, "Yeah, I know what you mean." And I said, "That's funny, and that looks right." And thank God it fit me well enough that I could do it.
You really